I'm seeing, you know, the Teletubbies, there's like Winky and Blinky and all of that. For some reason, I'm seeing like that symbology.
Yeah.
So let me see.
Wink was my dog.
Oh, wow. Fascinating.
I knew Wink was gonna come. I knew it.
Do you have any objects for me to hold on to connected to it? I think I'll do that.
That's Wink.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Perfect. They're showing me my symbol for buying time, but when that comes through, it usually is an indicator of acknowledging that when they pass, they're meant to pass. It's almost like a saying, like, I was on borrowed time, or like, it's that kind of a feeling.
Wink, it was 7, but she did have, like the year before, she had like pancreatic shutdown, and they thought she was gonna die, and then she just bounced back. And then one day I woke up and I was like, she's gonna go, but she looked fine. And then she died 2 days later. And I felt like she waited till I was pregnant, and she knew I'd take good care of myself if she died.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's the beautiful thing about pets is, you know, I think they oftentimes know when to enter our lives and when to leave it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Wink came on so strong.
Yeah, you gotta see what she looks like.
The little face.
She's Wink.
Okay.
She's missing her eye.
That is why.
Yeah. We were in love.
It's probably the strongest dog connection I've gotten out of 150 readings. It's a close connection.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I have this little dog that passed that I want to talk about, and there's an acknowledgement of like the way that I would put this. This animal is acknowledging that it feels like weeks before it actually passed, it should have passed. And I know that seems kind of odd, but that's the way that it's being kind of delivered as far as is referencing to natural causes.
I think she died of natural causes. She was really sickly. She was like 12. She was a pug that they said wouldn't live past 6, and she did. This dog was Mimi LaRue. I had her for almost 12 years. She was my first, I called her my fur baby. And my daughter's due date, my first daughter, was on Mimi's birthday.
Right.
And I just got that feeling that when my daughter arrived, Mimi would die, because it would be like one exchange for the other. And Mimi was like my daughter. And when she died 2 weeks after Stella was born.
Okay, that would make sense. I'm gonna hold on to this and see what I can get. I'll be curious to see. Okay. The interesting way that I would describe this is there's this reference to this animal. It's like very, very mature, the energy of this animal, and it almost just comes through even more human-like than dog-like. It's really cool.
That's Daddy's color.
Yeah, that's Daddy's color.
Okay, for some reason, I just heard something along the lines of like gentle giant, or like a reference usually to a dog's size, not necessarily matching its temperament. I'm basically seeing this big dog, and I'm seeing a little boy on a big dog.
But the boys used to do that.
Really?
Yeah, they used to ride on them.
That's cute. What a gentle giant.
Yeah, that's what made him so special.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He was always the most unselfish member of the whole entire pack.
Wow. This dog's not referencing to an instantaneous passing. This is kind of referencing to the last like 6 months of life. Very much like natural, like this is the natural way of things.
Yeah. It was a natural cause.
Natural cause, okay. So the way I would describe this, there's this feeling of like not feeling good and then actually feeling better, and then it goes down. I just want you to know, so there is a sense of acceptance that comes through from this animal, and there's this sense of acceptance and a sense of peace. And it's actually a very complex thought for a dog, because usually that's the sentiment I get with people. That's really insightful for me. I've never connected with a dog that had like that much self-awareness, is kind of the way I would describe it.
He was special.
Oh, yes.
Daddy was definitely self-aware,
Yeah, I love all dogs, but this one was like a sensei, like a teacher.
That's amazing.
Yeah. This guy died when he was 16 years old, so in a dog life, it's pretty longevity, you know?
Definitely.
It was a lot of joy, a lot of love, a lot of learning. He was like my support as I was learning to live in America. So that's like why people fall in love with dogs, you know what I mean?
Once in a lifetime.